still building my credit right now, and I am a multi-six-figure business owner, which I built all my businesses using other people's money and other resources. What is up, family? It's your girl Antoinette. I'm an entrepreneur living here in the Toronto area, but I provide services and advice to people worldwide, especially in the US, about how to make money with bad credit, okay? How to level up your life, your business, and everything along those lines, despite your current situation and despite your credit history. Firstly, before I get into this video, thank you guys so much for 14,000 subscribers. I have not been posting as much as I want to. This is going to change going forward. I will be posting a lot more, but you guys have still been supporting me. You've still been messaging me. You've still been signing up for my mentorship programs, and I'm so grateful. So thank you so much for that, okay? Guys, today we're gonna talk about 5 ways you can get money for your business despite your credit score. If you watch my videos, you know I have done this. I preach this. I'm still building my credit right now, and I am a multi-six-figure business owner, which I built all my businesses using other people's money and other resources. So I'm gonna teach you a few ways to do that in this video, and I talk about this a lot on my channel. So if you have not yet, subscribe right now, like, comment, and share, and let's get right on into it. So the first thing that I want you guys to know is bad credit is not the end of the world. Again, it is not the end of the world. As a matter of fact, it's the beginning. It is the beginning of something new, and it's the beginning of something that you can most definitely change. I know a lot of people who have bad credit and they throw their hat up in the air and they're just like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Like, I can't start a business. Antoinette, I have no money, I have bad credit. I'm just like, so what? Who cares? Like, yes, the banks are gonna care. Forget about them then. Let's do something else, okay? Some people might care. Forget about them. There are alternatives, and that's what we're gonna talk about. But I really want you guys to understand that having bad credit is not the end of the world. You're alive. You're breathing. God woke you up. You are here. That means you have a purpose. Every single morning you wake up, you have a purpose, and it's up to you whether you live that purpose or not. Right? Are you living to die, or are you living to fulfill the purpose that you have? Okay? It's so important to think like that. And I was in a position in my life where my credit was horrible. I had no money, and I thought, just like you, I can't do this. The fact that you're even watching this video just goes to show that you are looking for alternative ways to fund your business, and kudos, hats off to you. So please understand, this is not the end of the road. It is just the beginning, okay? So the first thing that you could do if you have bad credit is you can, and guys, I'm gonna look at my laptop. I took notes. I always say note takers are money makers. I don't want to miss any important information. So if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my laptop, but I'm still talking to you, okay? So the first thing is you can use your home equity as a line of credit. So a lot of you watching this video right now, you may own a home, okay? You can actually take out a loan and use the equity, the value of your home, as a line of credit to go towards your business. Now, a lot of homeowners, they do this, but my advice, if you're going to do this, okay, is consult with your bank, okay? Get interest rates that make sense. You do not want to be paying a ridiculous interest rate. I know that when you have horrible credit, which I honestly think is horrible, when you have bad credit, they tax you. It's like the richer you are and the better credit you have, the less you pay. And the more you actually need income and the more you need support, the more you pay. It's crazy, okay? But it is true. So you have to make sure that this service is very good with the company that you're going with, and your property is not really at risk. So you could do your research. Just look up home equity line of credits. It is possible to get one with bad credit. When you have an asset like a home or even a car, you can use your assets to get income for you to put towards your business, okay? Now, the second thing is you can apply for cash loans with short-term lenders. So one thing that I did to start my business back then, right? I was working full-time. My credit score was about 300, the lowest of the low, okay? But I had a full-time income. So with that income, I went to short-term lenders who do not look at your credit score. They only care about your income and what you're making on a bi-weekly basis. So if you have a steady job, and as a matter of fact, if you're self-employed, you can do this too. I'll get to that in a second. But if you have a steady job, you go in there, you show them your bank statements, and they'll actually give you a loan based off of what you're making on a monthly basis. Now, what I did was a lot of these companies, they give you from 500 to 1,000. So I went to literally 5 or 6 different loan companies. Like, this is how desperate I was to start my business and how confident I was that I was gonna make a profit. I ended up paying everything back, but I went to 5 or 6 different companies and I got $1,000 each from different companies. And they don't check who you're getting, who else you got a loan from, so forth. They don't check that. So this is riskier. I mean, I'm a business owner, I'm a risk taker. I took the risk, I did it, I flipped the money, I made it back. But that is an option as well, okay? So go to short-term lenders. Another thing you can do, number 3, that I talk about a lot on my channel is finding angel investors. Finding somebody who believes in you and your business and does not care about your sales or credit history, okay? In the description below, there are gonna be links to finding and connecting with angel investors. And for those of you who do not know, they're literally high net worth individuals who are sitting down waiting to invest in businesses. They are waiting for somebody like you to show them an amazing business idea that they can invest in and take from 0 to 1,000 real quick. So it's the process to finding an angel investor. It could be tedious. I do offer one-on-one mentorship where I search for angel investors for you, not myself only, myself and my team. Let me add that in there. But it can be tedious, but when you have the right mentorship and support, you'll be okay. And even if you don't want to get one-on-one mentorship, there are so many resources out there for you to find these angels who, again, there are people that have a lot of money and they're just sitting down waiting for a business to invest in. That is the third way, and I use this to this day to get funding for my clients and funding for myself for multiple businesses. And sometimes I can invest in business as well. So you can even put yourself in a position where you're making so much money that you yourself become an investor and you look for businesses to make a profit as well. Because just imagine you're laying on a beach, you're looking at your profits, you're looking at your accounts, everything's positive, and your job is just being an investor. Like, there are people out there that are like that. So angel investing is definitely an option. Now, number 4 is you can get a co-signer, okay? Now, I did this as well. There's a company over here in Canada, it's called Lending Mate. I'm gonna put the description to this company below. This is in Canada. I'm sure the US has a lot of companies like this as well, but basically what they do is they'll give you a cash loan as long as you have a co-signer with good credit, okay? And what they do is it'll go on your credit and it'll go on the co-signer's credit. So it actually builds your personal credit, right? But if you default on any payments, they're gonna automatically deduct it from your co-signer's account. And this is just the responsibility that your co-signer accepts when they get a loan out for you. So just make sure that your co-signer is someone that you trust and that you love and that you can literally count on to cover the payment if you cannot. But of course, put yourself in a position where you know you can handle the payments, so it's not really gonna fall onto your co-signer. So just Google co-signer loans, co-signer personal loan, co-signer business loan, and your personal credit will not matter. They'll only care about your co-signer's credit. They literally did not even look at my 300 credit score. They approved me right away because my co-signer had a score of 750. So if you have a co-signer that is very strong, they will rely on them to make your payment if you miss it, and take that money and flip it, sis. Flip it, sir. Don't just take the money and go shopping. Don't take the money and buy food. Take the money and put it towards something that's gonna generate income for you. So when you're paying back that loan, the payments are nothing, right? And if you need advice and help on how to flip money, get a mentor. Do not go into the business world blindly. I cannot stress this enough. You go into it blind, you will lose so much money. A lot of people lose a lot of money thinking that they're saving money because they don't want to invest in themselves. Again, a lot of people lose a lot of money thinking that they're saving money because they do not want to invest in themselves. Don't be that person. Invest in yourself, invest in your future, invest in you, okay? The last thing is get creative, okay? Downgrade your bills, start a side hustle. What do you like that you're good at that you can start pushing on social media, right? Downgrade your vehicle. Is there anything that you can possibly cut off? Provide services, dog walking, pet sitting, babysitting. Get creative. How can you generate $10,000 for yourself this month, right? $10,000, do the math. If you sell a product for $199, how many do you have to sell to make $10,000? If you sell $1,000 mentorship, for example, you need 10 people to sign up to make 10,000. You can go out there and get a private label company to make an ebook for you, sell it to you, rebrand it, and then you can literally resell it for as much as you want to. A lot of people say to me, well, I want to start a course, I want to sell ebooks, but I don't know anything. That's fine. There are ebooks out there that are already pre-written. They're private label. You buy them, you edit what you need to, you put your branding on it, and you resell it. You don't have to be an expert off the bat to start making money in a field. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. Be creative. Creativity is the key to success. Creativity is the key to being rich. Get creative. Do not be lazy. Get creative. Find ways that you can go out there and earn income for yourself. Uber, DoorDash, whatever it is, just do it, okay? Now, last but not least, guys, again, it's not the end of the road, okay? If you're struggling to get a loan, use these 5 tips, research them, put a lot of thought into it, get mentorship, ask questions, get guidance, and utilize the resources that are out there for you. I've built multiple 6-figure businesses with a 300 credit score and no money. Literally utilizing these resources, getting creative. The resources that I said here, I utilized them. I got creative. I went out there and I grinded for what I have today. So what I'm saying to you right now is it is possible. It is not the end of the world. Do not wait 6 to 7 years for things to fall off your credit score. Do not wait for your score to go from 300 to 700 and then start applying. Use your resources and what you have right now. Put yourself out there. Law of attraction, manifest, believe in yourself. Use these tips and get the money you need for your business. And you guys know what I always say. Meet me at the top because the bottom is too crowded. Peace, y'all.